Good morning, folks. Today we're going to be looking at the volcanoes in Italy, the seismicity off the U.S. West Coast, the hurricane, and of course, space weather with a look ahead to something coming. But first, the last 24 hours on our star. A few small M-class solar flares erupted, but no coronal mass ejections. Plasma filaments remained relatively stable as well. Southern coronal hole is confined and may not even affect the solar wind intensity much. But there's certainly reason to keep an eye open in the coming days. The helioseismic return on SDO indicates there may be a big sunspot on the far side turning this way. It's the black area within the yellow portion of the map. Right now, that spot is not visible to us. It's found directly behind the X if you could see all the way through to the far side of the sun. Will be visible early next week, maybe even a bit on Sunday, depending on its expanse. We'll be watching that closely in addition to the plasma filaments facing us now. While the fireworks in the USA were the unmatched story and show last night, if I had to pick a second place, it would be the show put on by Stromboli and Mount Etna. Both Italian volcanoes put up a display, with the pyroclastic flow from Stromboli with the infrared component being one of the most impressive geophysical shots. Amazing footage. Up next, folks, that swarm is still ongoing here. Magnitude climbed to 5.7, and it's an area of significant focus again today. Swarms do happen here, but that entire system is overdue, so any activity is worth noting. Hurricane Beryl still alive and cranking as it begins impacting the Yucatan Peninsula this morning. It is now forecast to bend northward and have impact to the western Gulf of Mexico region, including Texas. Eyes open on this one here. It's not done yet. Lastly, folks, we'll likely be opening up the opportunities to help with our disaster cycle documentary on Monday. We are actually already looking pretty good on funding for the project, but those who want to put their mark on it will be able to do so while letting us get even better shots, graphics, and even stage special models like for the tsunamis and the Great Disaster. More information coming over the weekend. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow. Right here, but right now it's 5:30 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.